everyone, and welcome back to VGIW. I hope you're ready for some more incredible wrestling action, because we've got some star-studded matches for you here tonight. So strap yourselves in, because this one is gonna be gripping. And to start us off, we've got a global #1 contenders match. The winner will go on to face Natalie Reed. It's Lady Triton, Alexia Holt, and Bessie Constantine. Oh, I am excited for this. This should be good. On the one hand, you have Alexia Holt, who has been here since the beginning of the VGIW women's roster, and is probably one of the biggest high flyers we've ever seen. Incredibly nimble, incredibly agile. Alexia Holt is incredibly tough to deal with sometimes. Incredibly fast, incredibly capable in that ring. She definitely has the ability to go far, so if she wins this match, Natalie Reed would really have to be on her A game there. Now, on the other hand, someone who's maybe a little bit more different than I would typically expect. We have Lady Triton here, claims herself to be a modern-day superhero. She's quite an eccentric wrestler, but her roll-through Boston Crab is quite a vicious submission hold. Quite good at putting the torque on the legs, and is almost certain to get a good tap out there. I think Lady Triton is probably the least likely one I put money on, but you can never count anyone out here in VGIW. Fact is, anyone can come out on top in this company. So I'm curious to see how this one goes. Lady Triton's still obviously quite new to VGIW, so, I don't want to put her down just because, of the two opponents in the match. And now, coming down to the ring, the third person of the match, Bessie Constantine. Now, Bessie is, she uses that size to her advantage. She is incredibly strong, incredibly powerful with her hits. Definitely someone who, in terms of power, could end up matching Natalie Reed in the ring. Bessie's definitely not the most conventional wrestler, but oftentimes that doesn't matter. Bessie is more than capable of being an absolute nightmare to deal with for her opponents. So I think she could do exceptionally well here. Man, I don't know what to think here when it comes to that, but Bessie, I've got to say, maybe I put my money on her. It's very difficult though. It depends on who is, how this goes, really. On one hand, Alexia Holt might be too fast for anyone, whereas maybe Bessie would be, too powerful to stop. The match begins. Looks like Alexia and Bessie here, the two favourites in my opinion, are starting things off. And Alexia showing that speed there as she gets the first strikes and slams in. But now Bessie's right back up. Oh, good work there by Lady Triton. And, oh gosh, this is what I was saying about Bessie Constantine. She is so large, so powerful, she knows how to use her size to her advantage. Being a big wrestler isn't a bad thing. In many ways, it can be an incredibly good thing. That's the good thing about wrestlers, is no matter what size you are, whether you're small, whether you're large, it doesn't matter. As long as you know how to be the most effective you can be, you can rise up to the top. And we'll see that here with Bessie and Alexia, both on different ends of the spectrum here, but both are going to be exceptionally capable. Now, Lady Triton, like I said, maybe the dark horse, but she's putting in some good moves here. But Alexia Holt one step ahead. Lady Triton, there with a big slam taking Alexia to the corner, but Alexia immediately reverses and gets out of there. Oh, right across the back. But Lady Triton there. These two are going back and forth. Neither are willing to buckle. Oh, good God! Bessie just crashed into them both. That was vicious. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh! That is a lot of force there on the throat. Lady Triton trying to just get the air circulating, but a massive headbutt there gets her dazed and confused. Oh my god, a crucifix! Oh, Alexa Holt. There we go. Kickouts. The match continues. Russian leg sweep. Oh, the match right now seems to be going in Bessie Constantine's favour. Oh, gets Alexa Holt here and taking her over to the ropes. Oh, look at this. Oh, jumping over. Oh, with a crossbody. Alexa Holt is out right now. Lady Triton, though. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Throwing. Lady Triton about. Lady Triton, meanwhile, just getting out of there. But that means that no one's there to stop Bessie from potentially taking the match here. Alexa Holt kicks out at 2, so the match is not over yet. And I would not expect Alexa Holt to go down that easily. Oh, wait a minute. She might be going down at this, though. Bessie Constantine on the top rope. Oh, my God. 1, 2. How in the world did she kick out of that? Oh, my God. Whoa. Superhero strength right there from Lady Triton. I did not expect that. Wow. And now the roll through Boston Crab! The roll through Boston Crab! Oh my God, she might have Bessie here. No, Bessie is muscling her way out. Good work right there. But look at that, you can definitely see that it took a toll on Bessie's legs. And now look at this Russian leg sweep. Oh man, wait a minute, that took it out of Lady Triton as well. Alexa. Oh my goodness, she could have it here. Look at this. Lady trying to get to her feet, but Alexa's waiting for her on the middle rope. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, look at that. Incredible. And now Alexa goes for the pin here. 1, 2. Oh, but Lady Triton kicks out. Oh, Bessie and Alexa now. Look at that. Going back and forth. Alexa was calling to Bessie, bring it on, and that Enziguri takes Bessie off her feet. But Alexa's not done, brings her right back up to continue the assault. But Bessie returning the favour here. The Constantines are so durable, so powerful. We've seen it. Hubert Constantine, former GHK World Champion. We've seen the amazing match that Kevin Constantine had with Mark Vincent on GHK. Oh my God, Poison Rana right there. That was for the GHK Bloodshed Championship. An exciting Constantine, tough as anything in his own right. The Constantines are amazing, and Bessie is no different right there. Taking another Russian leg sweep. Alexa Holt is down. 1, 2, and there we see a kick out once again from Alexa Holt. Alexa being brought back to her feet once more. And look at this! Oh, right into an armbar! Oh, but immediately broken up by Bessie. And, oh, right on the back of the head there with that backdrop. Bessie Constantine now going for a pin. And the referee rushes over. 1. Only a 1 count. Now that's very interesting. Lady Triton's immediately trying to get back to her feet, but meets a boot! Oh, and there we go! Lady Triton now back in this. Going for another pin here. That's got to be way too early, surely. Yeah. I had a feeling that was barely a 1 count. Meanwhile, while these two are going for quick pins, Alexa Holt is recovering. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pub out slam. Lady Triton slipping away. Oh, good lord. Well, that might slow Alexa down. Both boots right to the knees. 1, 2. Oh, Alexa kicks out, but my word. She has got to be feeling sore after that. I can't imagine having someone kick me in the knees like that. I think I'd give up right there. But that is what makes these wrestlers so good. The fact that they can endure this kind of pain and keep on going. A kick out there from Lady Triton. Bessie Constantine back in the ring now. Oh, look at this. Oh, looks like Bessie's getting the upper hand here. Goes for a suplex right there. And now, dragging Alexa Holt away from the ropes. It goes for the pin here. 1, 2, and Alexa kicks out. Oh, Lady Triton taking a step back here, waiting for a moment, I imagine. Look at this big backbreaker to Alexa Holt. Turning to Lady Triton. Oh, look at this spine buster powerbomb. But Lady Triton springs to her feet. Bessie couldn't believe it. And into the roll through Boston Crab once again. Could this be it? Could this be it for Bessie Constantine? Could the match be about to be over? No, Bessie's turning it around. And a nice break up there. The match continues. But Lady Triton looking to try and find a way to put this away. Oh, but Bessie dodges. And now, once again, Lady Triton trying again. Oh, the referee's got to be careful. Back! A drop kick to the back there. Bessie got right back to her feet. But you got to wonder how much more she can take. Being hit by both Alexa and Lady Triton there. And now Alexa Holt. Springboard Hurricane Rana. Incredible work right there. Bessie's out of the ring. It's between Alexa and Lady Triton right now. And Alexa Holt, look at this. Driving the knees into the back. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Lady Triton kicks out. Good Lord. The match suddenly really picked up there. Going for another pin. 1, 2. And Alexa kicks out. Kick to the face right there. And wait a minute. Goes for Lady Triton. Bessie going for a powerbomb. Possibly a signal to Natalie Reid. 3. And she's successful. Bessie Constantine is going to be facing Natalie Reid for the Global Championship. What an opening match right there. It started off a little bit slow as they were feeling each other out, but really picked up. And there were some big moves throughout the match. My word, that leg drop. Normally that would put anyone out, but Alexa Holt can't find the strength to go on. But in the end, Bessie, who survived 2 of those Boston Crabs, those roll through Boston Crabs, and hit a massively powerful powerbomb, well, she's going to be taking on Natalie Reid. And I've got to say, I do not know how that match is going to go. Congratulations to Bessie Constantine. Good luck to her in the Global Championship match. That is sure to be an epic encounter. I'm looking forward to when that happens, and you should too. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to see that match when it takes place. Anyway, we're going to move on quickly on to the next match now, because we've got a Hardcore Championship match. Next up is the Hardcore Championship match. Sid Onslaught is taking on Dan the Man Decker and the Hardcore Champion, Kaiser the Butcher from GHK. Now, that's always a fun bit about these Hardcore Championship matches, is the fact that it can cause these crossovers. GHK wrestlers, if they have the title, can come onto VGIW, and VGIW wrestlers, if they hold it, can go on to GHK. We've mentioned the case with Tom Griss, but it means that there's so many opportunities. And with someone like Dan the Man Decker, who is looking for that next big championship victory, that could be a big moment for him. Dan the Man Decker has won some titles back in the day, but has not yet held a big title here in VGIW. If he became the next Hardcore Champion, he could turn his tide, not only opening himself up for a VGIW Championship, but also for a GHK Championship. Dan Decker has got to be looking at the success of Tom Griss thanks to that, and keeping that in mind, in his mind, he has got to be thinking that he could really make something of himself here. Dan Decker coming out here tonight. I'm very interested to see how this is going to go. But Dan Decker, he looks ready for this one. An incredibly talented wrestler, despite the fact that he has not held a big championship yet, continues to show some of that prowess that he had over the years. Maybe he isn't at his peak anymore, where he can become a 3-time world champion like he did back in TCW. But he is still a damn good wrestler nonetheless. I gotta say though, the Hardcore Championship might be a little outside his wheelhouse. He doesn't strike me as the most hardcore wrestler of all time. Oh man, we were talking about getting success here in VGIW. Let's talk about someone who is actively building himself a legacy. I believe this might be, I could be wrong, but I believe this is the first second generation superstar that entered VGIW. Sid Onslaught. The first second generation superstar was Daniel Hagen, but I came very close second, so you gotta, don't blame me for this one. Anyway, Sid Onslaught, a second generation superstar, son to Herman, but in many ways has shown that he in several ways surpasses his father in the ring. Incredibly powerful, could be the future here in VGIW. That electric chair powerbomb, so brutal, so effective. He has done so much in his time here in VGIW to prove that he is just as great, if not greater, than his father. And while they have since patched things up between them, they've since made up and they are once again on the same page. That does not change the goal of Sid Onslaught to become a wrestler worth remembering, to become just as big an icon as his father Herman. I'm interested though. Oh man, I've heard from the GHK commentator about this person right here, Kaiser the Butcher. Kaiser the Butcher is one scary individual to look at. To be honest, most of the people in GHK are, if I'm being quite honest with you, but a hardcore champion for a damn good reason. This man right here is just so calculating, so cold, so sadistic. That torture rack finishing move is just the cherry on top of a blood-obsessed, diabolical mind. Kaiser the Butcher making his way to the ring with that awful mask. Like, there's nothing else I could say about it. It's just awful to look at. And it's always this is what makes the GHK Championship so interesting, is getting to see GHK wrestlers colliding with VGIW wrestlers. Man, oh man. There's a lot going on here. Now, one thing I've got to say is, of course, with the shift over to 2K22, which will be happening within a few short months, there's probably going to be some big changes coming here to VGIW, so please stay tuned to see what happens. We'll be having VGIW Finale, I believe it'll be Finale 2, which is crazy, and right after that we'll have some house shows, and then VGIW's Great Cataclysm will be the first major show in the WWE 2K22. So please be sure to stay tuned for that, because that's going to be incredible, in my opinion. I think that's going to be really, really something special. Anyway, there's that Hardcore Championship. And that is become such a valued prize just for its potential. But the road to it can be arduous. And oftentimes so hotly competed for now, some people don't get a chance to actively utilise its full potential. Oh, now you saw how Dan Decker actually, he started off avoiding the conflict. I don't think he wants to have to deal with Kaiser. Dan Decker, fighting Sid is one thing, although he's struggling with that as well. But Sid is a more traditional wrestler. Kaiser, I think Dan realises that he's not the most hardcore wrestler ever. He's your traditional athlete. And I think he knew that going after Kaiser would be a bad move. But look at this, from Sid Onslaught taking on all competitors right now. As him and Dan Decker go at it. And now Kaiser has a hold of Dan. And I saw the fear in Dan's eyes right there, as he knew that could have gone a lot worse. I don't think Dan wants any part of the GHK wrestlers, but I'll give him this. The fact that Dan is out here at all, despite his obvious nervousness about being around the likes of the GHK crowd, shows how much he wants to win a title again. A boot to the back of Kaiser, but just no reaction. There we go. Now Dan Decker going to the outside, and looks like he's going to be the first one to bring a weapon out in this championship match. I believe that's a baseball bat. Oh my god! Oh! Right across the skull! And Kaiser holding onto his head. That was painful. Good god! Clothesline there to Dan Decker. Kick to the stomach. The way that Kaiser's just brushed it off. I guess being in GHK, there's not that many brain cells to knock out. That's awful. Why did I say that? Oh my god. Dan Decker. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, butterfly suplex. Expertly delivered right there. And Dan Decker now looking for another weapon here. He is indulging himself here in this. Oh my god, whoa! A sledgehammer. Oh my god! He tried to kill Kaiser there. That was going to go to the back of the head. Oh lordy, look at this though. Sid onslaught with that backdrop. And now going for the pin here, trying to end this one quickly. Oh no, not even a 2 count. That was very close though. It was like a 1.9. Never thought I'd see a pin go to that specific metric, but there we are. And now Kaiser and Sid onslaught going at it here. As Dan Decker goes out, but look at this. Oh! Wow! Now that was interesting. These are the two mighty powerhouses right here. And it's interesting to see how they're going to blows here in this match. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Right across the midsection. Now remember, with a match like this, there's no count out, no disqualification. The pin does have to happen in the ring, or the submission, you know, but I don't think we're seeing a submission victory here. Only at 1 count. But that's pretty much the only real rule besides, you know, what the law institutes, so... Oh gosh, oh my god, look at that from Dan Decker! Send Kaiser up in the air! Wait a minute. Oh my god, there's no way. Dan Decker! Look at that! Oh my god, but Sid onslaught's up! Dan Decker looked like he was about to become the hardcore champion! And now, taking Sid Onslaught out of the picture. But Dan Decker knows that his opportunity has gone by, and Kaiser making that especially clear there with that fireman's carry. And now, look at this from Kaiser, sending Dan Decker face first into that turnbuckle. Oh man! Dazed and confused, Dan Decker might not know where he is after that one. Going for the pin now. Only at 1 count. Dan Decker staying strong in this. Though Sid Onslaught and Kaiser now coming back to blows here. Oh, what a clothesline. Now Sid there taking the leg out of Kaiser. Goes for a pin here. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, only at 1 count. I had a feeling that wasn't going to work. And now, look at this. Bringing Kaiser back up to his feet here. Look at this. Bringing him up. Going for a power slam. Good lord. And now a German suplex folded like an accordion. 1, 2. Oh my god. Dan Decker is out of it right now. Kaiser the Butcher's not looking too much better. And now Sid Onslaught, who has been a force to be reckoned with in this match, with the electric chair powerbomb. Surely that's going to do it. Here we go, going for the pin. 1, 2. Dan Decker's back up. 3, but he's too late. Sid Onslaught is your new VGIW GHK Hardcore Champion. What a match right there. That was hard hitting. I've got to give credit to all 3 competitors. Kaiser showing his own brutal offense. Dan Decker came incredibly close. If it wasn't for Sid Onslaught, I think we'd be seeing a very different result here. But Sid Onslaught throughout the match proved to be quite a force in his own right. And right there, took Dan Decker out of the picture with that German suplex. And then soon, put away Kaiser the Butcher. So while Dan Decker came close, Sid Onslaught came out on top. That was a brilliant match, and shows the work that the wrestlers are putting in to winning this championship now. Could Sid Onslaught take this title and go far, or will it be ripped from his grasp before he even gets the chance? You'll have to wait and see. We'll likely see Sid Onslaught in the next episode of GHK. I'm going to be interested in that. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the VGIW channel to see that match. Anyway, we move on now. It's a number 1 contenders match for the Iron Will Championship. The winner will be going on to face Platinum Pete. We got Pierre Pabel, Landslide, and Ace the Tank Bakke. Now, the Iron Will Championship, starting to see all kinds of different wrestlers. You know, we've got our typical submission experts, but we're getting to see more people who are looking to dip their toes in the field. Of course, Landslide, incredibly big, incredibly powerful. You know, probably the biggest powerhouse in this match. Able to throw people around, able to destroy them. I could see him winning a match just by breaking his opponents, putting them in something as simple as a chin lock, and forcing a tap out. Landslide is going to be very interesting here. I definitely gotta say he's got a good chance in this match. Either way, I think he's going to really show himself even if he doesn't win. Landslide looks prepared for this one. This is the kind of thing that gets me excited. Matches like this, when even though Ace is a submission wrestler, you've got two wrestlers who are very capable in their own ways. And while they maybe aren't the conventional submission experts, they have their own ways of winning. Speaking of unconventional, may we look at the former Intercontinental Champion, Pierre Pabel. Pierre Pabel, not someone who wrestles in ways that I'd normally expect. This larger-than-life athlete, one of his signature moves, flying through the air in a springboard crossbody of sorts, called the Eiffel Tower. My word. I just don't know. Like, obviously, Ace is the person I'm leaning towards because submission wrestler, but we've seen how Pierre has his own level of success here in VGIW, and Landslide is not someone I want to underestimate by any means. I think this is going to be an exceptionally competitive match either way. Pierre Pabel has proven to be exceptionally difficult to deal with for a lot of wrestlers. He's remained exceptionally... Honestly, he's remained surprisingly humble. I remember when he had that match with Wholesome Shaw, he made it clear that this wasn't just them fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. This was them starting their legacies. 5 to 10 years from now, we might be looking at Wholesome Shaw and Pierre as two top stars in the industry. Maybe not, but, not something we normally hear from wrestlers. Normally we hear, oh, you're worthless, I'm great, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Anyway, now I'm speaking of someone who would say, I'm gonna kill you, here comes Ace the Tank Bakke. Now, back in WWE 2K18, Ace the Tank Bakke ruled over VGIW Orcs Wrestling Live as an absolutely dominating force. And even in 2K19, while he hasn't had that same level of success, he has still proven to be an incredibly capable opponent. Former Limitless Champion, a former Hardcore Champion, Ace the Tank Bakke, I've called a master of all trades. He's a great submission expert, like I said before, but he's also proven himself to be a great striker and also a pretty damn good person that's slamming and grappling, as one of his finishing moves is the Burning Hammer. And we'll get into the finishes in a second, but he also, in 2K19, started adopting some high-flying moves. He doesn't pull them out all that often, but it goes to show that Ace is willing to try anything and everything. in his quest in the ring. And that's what makes him so challenging, because no matter who you are, Ace has a strategy for beating you. Doesn't always work, but makes him a damn hard opponent in any case. Now, I was talking about the finishers. I've mentioned it before, but Ace has several. The main ones which I've set for him are the Burning Hammer and the Kimura, but he also has Cattle Mutilation, the Lion Tamer. Oh, here we go, the match begins. Oh! Good God, that was a brilliant start there from Landslide. And right now, Landslide is overpowering Ace. Oh, but Ace down with a quick thinking bit there. Now, of course, Ace has dealt with big men before when he fought Mad Boar back in the day, defending the Hardcore Championship. And it's this quick thinking that allowed him to retain the title. And right now, Ace the Tank Bakke looks to have started off well, but now Pierre Perbel looking to deal with him as he goes for the legs of Ace the Tank Bakke. Now look at this, going back to his feet. Now we've got to think about the Iron World Championship. Actually, he's had one of Ace's greatest opponents, one of the people who really proved to be Ace's kryptonite in Handrachaya. Now, Handrachaya not currently holding the belt, is held by Platinum Pete, but it goes to show how competitive the belt has already become. Look at this though, Ace getting Landslide in the corner here. Oh man, a back and forth here. Look at that striking blow. Oh, wait a minute. Going for a Tornado DDT! Oh, and Ace's head had been planted. Now looks like he's out of this, and it's between Pierre and Landslide. Pierre with that big fist drop. Going to be interesting to see how these two big powerhouses deal with each other in this one. Now Landslide, someone who's still relatively new to VGIW, but was extremely wanted. A little behind the scenes fact, I wanted Landslide back in 2K18. Oh my God! That German suplex so easily delivered. And I kept asking, be awkward for it. And when he finally sent it later in the life of 2K18, told me to hurry and download it. I waited a couple days, and then the server shut down. So I didn't get to have Landslide until 2K19. But finally here, and just as devastating as ever. Oh, good Lord! Ace there coming in, taking down both Pierre and Landslide with that knee slide. But Pierre, right back into this, hits a spine buster and driving the elbow down. Good work there by Pierre Perbel. Now look at this, going for a chin lock here, going for an early submission. Looks like Landslide's watching on. Oh, look at that. I guess he was confident that Ace was going to break out of it. But despite that, Ace clearly still out of it enough to be taken down there by Pierre. And look at that, Landslide and Pierre both telling Ace, bring it on, little man. Oh man, and there you see him taking immediately back out. And now Landslide focusing on Pierre. Now I think that was a tactical move there by Landslide. Let him think that they were in it together. Then the moment Pierre goes in, strike. That is clever work there by Landslide, who right now is on top in this match. And look at this, going for that chin lock now to Pierre. Oh, look at this, Ace booting Landslide, and Landslide just choosing to let go. Didn't even seem affected by the kick. Look at those punches there, bringing Landslide into the corner. Barely even staggered him, just sort of brought him back a little bit. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's going to bring him down. And now, back and forth here with Pierre Perbel. Pierre there, surprisingly agile for someone of his size, someone of his stature. And now, look at this, grappling with the Ace here, deadlifting him and throwing him around. Good work there by Pierre Perbel. And now Ace being brought back to his feet, but Ace there with a shoulder back toss. And Landslide now going back into the ring. Oh my goodness me, and Pierre's right back on his feet. And Landslide pounced right on him there. Good Lord, Landslide is vicious. And now Irish into the corner here. Wait a minute, look at this from Ace. Ace has got him here in this submission hold. Big Russian leg sweep right there by Ace the Tank Bakke. And now Ace, we've seen this before. This usually means that he's about to turn it around. However, Landslide has snapped out of it already. Pierre's like thinking, Jesus Christ, what do we do here? Oh, wait a minute. Pierre. Oh my God! Pierre has walked right into it. The Ace come back here. Look at this. Oh my God, with a Tillwell backbreaker right there. Good Lord. Pierre has constantly walked into this. He walked into Landslide setup, then he walked into Ace's setup, got rid of Landslide, allowing Ace to just focus on him instead of having to worry about the both of them. Pierre, his own domination unintentionally gets him in bad positions in this match. You know, he's a dominant wrestler, but clearly Ace and Landslide are both thinking a step ahead. Oh, look at this. I think Ace might be looking for the burning hammer. There's no way. Oh my god, look at that! Lifting Pierre for the burning hammer! Oh my god! And that might have done it there. At least got him out for the time being. No way is he getting back up. Oh man, look at that. Pierre watching on. Oh! Look at, oh man, Pierre now and Landslide going back and forth here. Wait a minute, look at this! Pierre, he's building up that momentum again. That burning hammer almost causing a second wind. Driving him down, good work there by Pierre. But Landslide springs back up, saying you're going to have to do a lot more than that to take me out. And Pierre says gladly, mon frere. I think that's how you say that. Oh man. Oh, good lord. Wait a minute. Ace is back in now. Oh, and look at that. Good God. Well, they're both out of it. But Ace is pursuing Landslide here. Wait a minute. He's realised Pierre's back up. So he's going back to Pierre. This is the problem with a triple threat match. You've got to focus on two opponents. And sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming. Oh, striking of elbows there and taking Landslide out. And now Ace going after Pierre. And so he hit out. That's incredible work right there. And now, look at this. Ace to tag Bakke. Striking against Pierre here. But Pierre returning in kind. Look at this. Back and forth right now. Oh, wait a minute. Ace. Oh, they're all spilling back into the ring. That's what you need to be to win this match, of course. Oh, wait a minute. Ace getting Pierre out of the way, at least for now. But Landslide and Ace now striking back and forth. Punches and kicks. Oh my god. Ace there. Look at this. Big punch there and taking Ace down. But he's right back up. Oh man. Oh, the Landslide bowls them both over. My word. And now bringing Landslide back up to his feet. Here with that chin lock there, just cranking the head. And now, wait a minute, Landslide with a clothesline. It's going to take some major moves to take Landslide out. That's a damn sure, as we've seen repeatedly in this match. Wait a minute, chin lock once again. Ace is rushing back in, stomping there. And Landslide all out of frustration. Wait a minute, oh, Famouser, and that's busted Landslide open. Good lord, this match has gone so many different ways. And now grappling with Ace here. Look at this Russian leg sweep. Oh, clapping the back of Landslide's head here. And a headbutt in return. Oh, and a big bionic elbow there. Pierre is down. And once again, going for that chin lock. He wants Ace to see the match won. But, you know, he wanted Ace to see Landslide winning the match. Ace, meanwhile, will say, no, you don't. Oh, he goes for the leg again. And Landslide's just getting out of there. I think he realised his leg was in agony after that one. He needs a chance to recover. But unfortunately, he might not get that chance as Pierre now is taking Ace up to the top rope. Oh, man. This could be huge. Wait a minute. Pierre, he's calling out to Landslide. And he might have just wasted too much time here. And he has. Ace is back in this. Oh! But look at that. Easily brushing Ace off. Look at this once again. Taking Ace into the corner. Oh, he's really going to bring him into the corner there. Oh! God, the shoulder crashing into the ring post. And look at that! The weight of Landslide once again taking them both out. My word! This has been incredible right here. But Ace continuing to brawl. He has taken a lot of offense in his career and endured it all. He's not about to go down that easily, but he's out for the time being, which opens an opportunity for Landslide, but it opens an opportunity for Pierre as well. Big clothesline there to Landslide. Oh, wait a minute. We've seen this before. There's no way. Oh my God, look at that. Driving him down. And Landslide may be easy pickings now. No, he's not. Landslide back up. Oh my God, overhead, belly to belly. These two titans are throwing each other around. Good God. Ace and Pierre are back on their feet, but these three have all taken it out of each other. Oh, there we see a big boot there, taking Ace back down. And now Landslide looks to try and deal with Pierre Papel. Oh, a slap there. That's just pure disrespect. Pierre's getting out of there. Ace, meanwhile, getting back to his feet. And Landslide lying in way. Goes for an axe handle, but Ace dodges out of the way. And now, wait a minute. Look at this. He's going for the Kimura. He's going for the Kimura. Oh, there's no way out of that. There's no way out of that. Landslide. He's got to either tap out or his arm could break. There we see the tap out right there. And Ace is the victor in this one in an extremely hard fought match here. My word, all three wrestlers here really gave it their all in this one. We always expect that level of performance from Ace. That level of performance that makes him a threat to any encounter. Like this is what we expect from Ace. That is incredible performance as always. Pierre, obviously, great in his own right, but Landslide has to be given a special mention as well, as throughout the match, I think he was close to winning the damn match himself. Extremely dominant, extremely potent, but at the end of the day, Ace showing a little bit of that older side of him, that ability to take on any encounter and turn it in his favour. That ability to wrestle in almost any style makes him extremely difficult. And you've got to think that Platinum Pete is on high alert here, because Ace may just be about to become an Iron Will champion. Next up, we got another number one contenders match, this time for the Limitless Championship. We've got Eddie Aldo, VVC, and Juggernaut. Now here we go. One of these three men is going to be going on to face the Warbeast Mammoth for the VGIW Limitless Championship. And we got three very different, but three very capable contenders who maybe get overlooked quite a bit, but have a lot of potential. And could really push themselves to the moon here if they were to beat the Warbeast. But of course, that depends on them winning this match. First up is VVC, the disco dancing party animal coming down to the ring. VVC has proven time and time again to be a bit of a wild card when it comes to these types of matches. Repeatedly, he's almost beaten many of the top contenders, but he has not yet reached those heights. Not that it matters to him, VVC is always in this for fun more than anything else. But I think somewhere, somehow, some way, VVC is going to one day strike a huge victory. Just needs to get that one bit of disco fever in and knock the person clean out. And he might be holding one of the top titles here in VGIW. Maybe it'll be sooner than we think. Anyway, coming down next to the ring, a much newer participant to VGIW, and usually part of VGIW's tag team division, it's Eddie Aldo. Now, Eddie Aldo, of course, trying to also become a singles wrestler as well. He's still very new to VGIW, still has a lot to learn, but he's done a damn good bit of learning in the short time he's been here. A lot of progress has been made for him, and I think he could go quite the distance. If he's done as much, if he's been as capable as he has in this short amount of time, well, even if he doesn't win this match, I gotta say, people better keep an eye on him, because he could end up becoming a hell of a wrestler. as time goes by. Now, Eddie Aldo looking ready for this one, and right now, if it wasn't for the third man, I would put my money on him. Now, let's talk about the third man of this match. That being Juggernaut. Now, Juggernaut, an incredible wrestler in his own right. Just, someone who's finally seeing things turn around and go in his favour. And honestly, I've got to say that it is about damn time. Juggernaut is a good friend of Sin Onslaught, but Juggernaut, our UK champion, is looking to not only hold the UK championship, he's looking to, he's not only holding a belt that Mammoth has never held, but he's looking to take away the Warbeast championship. And in my opinion, Juggernaut is the favourite here. I think he has that intensity that could take down the Warbeast. But of course, in a triple threat match, anything can happen. And there we have, the match has begun. Oh man, BBC was a little too fast for Eddie there. Look at this. Whoa. Racing right out of the gate here against Juggernaut. He goes for a neck breaker. Good God. Good work there by BBC. Knee drop right there. And now going for Eddie Aldo. Oh, some glancing blows there, but nothing too substantial. Now some chest chops from Eddie Aldo to BBC. A big strike there. Look at this. Hurricane Rana. Good work right there. And now, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, kick to the midsection. And Juggernaut with a clothesline, taking BBC off his feet, but immediately continuing the offense here. Oh, but BBC dodges. Some kicks to the back of the legs. And now Eddie Aldo comes in. Oh, nice back and forth here. Inzaguri, but it doesn't take Eddie off his feet. But now, being sent to the outside as Juggernaut rushes over. Oh, you saw BBC, that last second reaction, but there was no way out of it. Juggernaut is brutal when he gets moving. Once he starts running, you better start running as well, because damn it if he doesn't hit like a brick wall, if he doesn't hit like a speeding car down a freeway when he gets going. And now, look at this. Oh, right across the arm there with that kick. But now, breaking up the pin before it could even get started. You saw that Juggernaut. He looked furious, and unfortunately he might be even more so now that he's got into orbit like that. And now Eddie Aldo rushing up to the top rope, looks to try and put this one away quickly, I feel. Oh, trying to go for a knee drop, but BBC is immediately back up. Now this match is a lot faster here than some of the matches we've had so far. It's going so damn quickly. And now only a one count. And now look at this, Juggernaut going for a suplex here. Nice work there by Juggernaut. BBC there with the Inzaguri takes Juggernaut off his feet. Juggernaut's back up. And now look at this overhead belly to belly. The strength on display right there. That is impressive. And now you see here, going for the pin here. Only a one count. That's very telling right there of BBC's ability to stay strong into the corner there with that arm drag. And now, look at this. What's Eddie Aldo looking to do? Looks like he's going to try and get rid of BBC. And I thought he was going to focus on Juggernaut. Oh, making sure BBC's out of it. And now, big boot to the side of the head there, knocking Juggernaut off his feet. But Juggernaut down, but not out. Gets right back into this. Oh, but that might do it. Oh my God, that is pretty damn good bit of strength there from Eddie Aldo. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's getting right rough there. Oh, God. Clawing away at the face, and that is going to be painful. That is going to be absolutely agonizing. Wait a minute. BBC? Whoa. Eddie Aldo saying, what are you doing? Wait a minute, Eddie! Oh my God! Oh! Good God, what is going on here? Oh my Lord! What in the world? I mean, there's no disqualifications, I guess, in a triple threat match, because how the hell would you even... figure that in, but my goodness. What was VVC thinking? What was Eddie thinking? That was, oh my lord. Guess they're trying to bring out the war side of themselves if they go on to face the War Beast. But good lord. Two, not on each other, not here. Juggernaut bringing VVC back up to his feet. Now VVC going for that leg screw. Oh, look at this going for the pin here, but a quick kick out there from Juggernaut. Oh, kick to the back there, and Eddie Aldo. Oh, caught there with some punches. But look at this, Eddie Aldo now looking to deal with VVC. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, okay, that might be it. That Kinshasa to the face, that's got to be it for VVC. Clean out, but Juggernaut gonna get rid of Eddie Aldo now. Look at this. Boom! Sending Eddie Aldo flying. And now Juggernaut. Oh, turning to VVC. Wait a minute. Going to the outside. What is he thinking? VVC trying to get himself to his feet here. And you can see how dazed he is. Oh, that knee to the midsection. VVC tries to claw back any momentum here. He goes back and forth. Oh, DDT! Narrowly missing that baseball bat right there. The referee really needs to get that out of the ring. And he goes for the pin now. One. Only a one count. Juggernaut kicked out right away. But look at that. Juggernaut right back to his feet. Oh, man. VVC goes for a no! Back toss right there. And now, look at this from Onslaught. Sorry, not Onslaught. What is with me today? I do apologise. Juggernaut was in control, but now Eddie Aldo going for a belly to belly in this one. Going for a pin now. One, two. Oh, but Juggernaut kicks out. Oh, kick to the midsection here. Look at this. Wait a minute. Oh. That's the kind of neckbreaker we'd expect from VVC. What is going on in this match? Is that another baseball bat? No, there's a steel chair! I only saw the handle. Oh, this match. This match has really turned into a war! Oh my god, the ribs of VVC! That's 2 weapon shots he's had to endure. Nobody's hands are clean in this match. Oh my gosh, and that might have done it. 1, 2. Oh my god, VVC, how has he endured that? But now he's taken a baseball shot to the face. He's taken the steel chair to the ribs. And now once again, trying to go for the pin, but Eddie Aldo breaks it up. And now it looks like Eddie Aldo is going to deal with Juggernaut here, but Juggernaut is saying not that easily. Oh, Juggo! Wait a minute, Juggernaut on the top rope. He's calling for Eddie. Eddie is getting to his feet. That might be a bad idea. Axe handle to the back of the head. And now Juggernaut. VVC's pirouetted back up to his feet. There's no better way to describe it. VVC's back up. Going to try to deal with Juggernaut here. What is going to happen here? Oh my goodness. This is very interesting here. Both are trying to take the other out, but neither. You both keep blocking each other off right at the very bit where they're about to win. Look at this. Oh, VVC now going for a tornado DDT to Juggernaut. Juggernaut's getting out of there. Now Eddie Aldo. VVC was saying bring it. Well, bloody hell, he brought it. VVC is in a real bother here. Look at this, Irish whip into the corner. What has Eddie Aldo got planned? And whatever it was, VVC's not letting it happen. He goes for it. Oh my god, an impaler DDT, and it busts Eddie open. And now VVC. He's been hit with bats, he's been hit with chairs, but he's got the greatest weapon of all, the power of disco. Oh, disco fever. Juggernaut's getting to his feet. 1, 2, 3. VVC is going to face the War Beast for the Limitless Championship. My word. This match, I guess in preparation for the Warbeast, became an all-out war. We saw a baseball bat, we saw a steel chair, we saw these three really give some hellish offense on each other. I guess in an attempt to show that they have what it takes to bring the fight to the Warbeast. This was a brutal display by all involved, but at the end of the day, VVC has come out on top in this one. Can he use that same spirit, that same disco dancing power to defeat the Warbeast? This match was tough, but if he thinks that it's as tough as it's going to get, he is not ready for Mammoth. We'll have to wait and see if he can take it just a little bit further, to go that one step higher when facing Mammoth. Because if he can do that, we might have a new Limitless champion. And now on to our next match. It's a United Team #1 Contenders match as Helen Monroe and her grandmother, Miss Joyce Monroe, take on Sandra Davies and Minnie Taylor. Now the Monroes up there as one of the other most powerful families in VGIW. On one hand, you've got out here one of the youngest talents here on the VGIW roster, Helen Monroe. Technically a third-generation athlete, as her father accompanying her to the ring, Boris Monroe, an MMA star. Helen Monroe tries to borrow aspects in her fighting style from both her father and her grandmother. Helen Monroe has some vicious striking ability, some great, grappling styles from her father, but she also has some great submission abilities, and her in-ring skills are borrowed heavily, or at least learned heavily, from her grandmother, Miss Joyce Monroe. It's kind of funny. Helen Monroe has got to be the youngest person on the roster. Meanwhile, her grandmother has got to be the oldest at this point in VGIW. It's quite a contrast, but it means that these two could be quite a devastating tag team in reality. You've got the young spirit of Helen Monroe, and then you have this classic, experienced, grizzled veteran, the lady of VGIW, Ms. Joyce Monroe. Ms. Joyce Monroe, when she gets going, not only is she one of the most cunning wrestlers that we see here in that ring, but she is one tough customer. She has dealt with some major damage in these matches, yet still keeps going. The Monroes are brutal. They're not brutal in their own way, but what they go through is brutal. They are incredibly tough to take out. So, if Sandra Davies and Minnie Taylor want to win, they've got to really bring their A-game in this one. Because I guarantee you that Ms. Joyce Monroe and Helen Monroe are going to give it everything they've got if they, to go on to face Storm System Worldwide for the United Team titles. But on the flip side, looking at Minnie Taylor and Sandra Davies, they are former United Team champions. They've been there. They've held those titles. I believe they were the first champions to hold those titles. They already know what it takes, and similar to the complementary styles of Ms. Joyce Monroe and Helen Monroe, Minnie Taylor and Sandra Davies have their own complementary styles. Minnie Taylor, the powerhouse, a suplexing machine, got to be pound for pound the strongest wrestler in the women's roster, and then you've got Sandra Davies, who is incredibly athletic, incredibly agile, and a great technical wrestler. Because of that, these two are able to fill out each other's weaknesses. That's why they won the United Team Championships in the first place. But will they get to go for them again? Or will the Monroes continue to build that family legacy? Well, the bell rings here. Some big chops there, and look at those good strikes from Helen Monroe right here. Taking Sandra Davies into the corner. Rushes in with a knee strike right there. Joyce Monroe had to get out of the way. She was a little bit worried that her granddaughter was going to go too quickly into that. Helen Monroe right now is rushing in full steam ahead right now. Sandra Davies there with the uppercut has got to find a way to bounce back in this, because right now it's not looking good. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, this match I was saying the last match was going quickly. This match might be going even quicker than that. These matches, the pace just keeps going up and up and up throughout the night. Look at this, getting our first bit of double team maneuvers here. Oh, a double shoulder tackle right there. Good work there by Sandra and Minnie. Minnie now. Wait a minute, look at this. Oh, those stiff strikes from Helen Monroe. Helen Monroe, a third generation athlete, like I said before. There's a lot of capability there from the Monroes. Oh, snapping the leg right there of Minnie Taylor. Oh, man. Now, it makes sense why Helen would come out first. While she has the least experience out of her and her grandmother, Helen Monroe going to be the younger, going to have a lot more energy. And if she hits hard, hits fast, she could wear out Minnie and Sandra enough that by the time this Joyce Monroe comes in, her calculative thinking, her cunning, could be the thing to put the killing blow in. At least that's how I imagine the Monroes are going about this. Right now you can see Helen Monroe is doing very well here in the early goings against Minnie and Sandra. An Irish whip into the corner, and it looks like we might be about to see some double team maneuvers from the Monroes. Tagging in as Joyce Monroe. Here we go, Irish whip against the rope. Oh, and a double elbow strike right across the face. Dazes and confuses Minnie Taylor. And now we get to see Miss Joyce Monroe getting to work, picking apart Minnie Taylor. And look at that, a bit of salt in the wound. And now look at this, bringing Minnie Taylor back to her feet. But there we see Minnie Taylor getting Miss Joyce Monroe off her feet, tags in Sandra Davies. Sandra Davies going to be a little bit faster and maybe a bit more of a handful for Miss Joyce Monroe. Miss Joyce Monroe though with the jawbreaker, showing that she's not about to go down quite so easily. Goes for a clothesline there, taking down Sandra Davies. And now stomping away, bringing Sandra Davies back up to her feet here. Oh, trying to go for a hit. Oh, man, right in the face. But Joyce is back up once more. Sandra now, Irish whip into the corner. Rushes over. Oh, runs right into that elbow though. Oh, man, and now is Joyce Monroe. Oh, man, she was going to stay a step ahead there, but Sandra Davies managing to get her back in the corner. And now another double team maneuver. Looks like they've decided to bring Minnie Taylor back in because Minnie maybe had it better in hand here, given that Minnie is quite strong, quite powerful. Maybe can overwhelm the older older Joyce Monroe. Oh man, face first there. And they're going for the leg, driving down those old bones into the ring mat. Joyce Monroe though with the jawbreaker once again there. Oh my god, that was a forceful strike there. And now already looking for the finisher here, looking to lock in that submission. Oh, but Minnie Taylor not even going to let her come close there. Look at this. Going for a big suplex here. Oh, man. Look at that. No! It was even more than that. The jackhammer. 1, 2. Oh, my God. I didn't think Minnie Taylor was looking for a finisher. She pulled that out of nowhere. Someone was Joyce Monroe found the strength to kick out. That was a shocker. But look at this now. Going for the legs here. Oh, look at this. Miss Joyce Monroe. Oh, she is a tough cookie, but there's got to be only so much of this she can take. She's going to need a tag Helen Monroe if they want to keep this going. Right now, it's not looking good. Dragging Miss Joyce Monroe over. Oh, right across the back. And there you see Miss Joyce Monroe back on her feet. But now Minnie Taylor, what is she going to do here? Look at this. Oh, good lord. Miss Joyce Monroe might be in deep trouble right now. It's not looking good. Wait a minute. Oh, Minnie Taylor gonna make extra sure that Miss Joyce Monroe is done. Kinshasa! To the back of the head. That has got to do it. That has got to do it. My God. How? Minnie Taylor's not done with Joyce. Taking her into the corner. Good God, a pinfall here. Oh my God, it's over. There's no way. They're looking for it. Their finishing move here. Look at this. Bringing Minnie Taylor up. Oh my god! Oh my god! And that's gonna do it! That's surely gonna do it! Oh no, wait, Helen Monroe rushing in! 2! Oh, good god, how is Miss Joyce Monroe kicked out? Helen Monroe is blocked off with a pass there by Minnie Taylor. Wait a minute, a steel chair being brought in by Boris. I can't see the Monroe's using it. Oh, especially if hit with a move like that, that somersault, Pele kick. Good God. Oh, a knee to the face right there. And Miss Joyce Monroe basically showing that she is going to, it's going to take a lot more than that. Wait a minute, a roll up, look at that. No way, no way. Oh my God. How? Oh, you can see there, I was about to say, how's Joyce Monroe continuing? You saw there, she dropped there. She is exhausted. She has just gone through a lot. She is barely hanging there, and you can tell she really needs to get that, she really wants to get that tag in. She really wants to get Helen back in the match, because I don't think she can keep going. Oh man, look at this. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Good God, what a maneuver. Joyce Monroe desperately trying to get to her granddaughter. Helen, not sure what to do. She can't do a lot here in this situation. She's not the legal person in the match. And now bringing Joyce back up to her feet here. Look at this from Minnie Taylor. Oh! Joyce is landing on her feet. And now taking down Minnie Taylor. Oh my God, Joyce Monroe gonna try and put this away quickly here. Going for that submission hold. Look at this. She's got Minnie Taylor. Minnie Taylor though, close to that rope, trying to get over, trying to reach for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Oh, right across the back of the head, and there we see breaking out Joyce Monroe. Oh, look at this. Before she even had a chance, run into that Tiger Suplex. But now, tagging in Helen Monroe. And now Helen rushes in with that drop kick. Minnie Taylor's right back up, but right into the arms of Helen Monroe. My word. Oh, but Minnie Taylor's back up on her feet here. Big clothesline. And another clothesline. All dodges under. And a kick right to the face of Helen Monroe. My word. Going for a belly to belly right there. And then Minnie Taylor bringing Helen back up to her feet. Back suplex right there. And now, what is Minnie Taylor looking to do here? Oh, brings her up. No! What a reverse DDT right there from Helen Monroe. But not enough to stop Minnie Taylor, who hits the Hurricane Rana. Bringing Helen Monroe back to her feet. And keep in mind that if Minnie Taylor takes out Helen Monroe here with that brainbuster, Miss Joyce Monroe is out of it right now. Although saying that, she has just risen to her feet, maybe about to get back in this. But now Minnie Taylor looks like she might be looking to finish things off once again. They tried it against Joyce Monroe, but now they're going to try it against Helen Monroe. Look at this! Once again! They're looking to put it away! Oh my God! Could they be about to face Storm System worldwide? 1, 2, 3 they are! There we have it, Minnie and Sandra. They are going on to face Storm System worldwide in an incredibly fought match. The Monroes, they can't walk up, they'll be unhappy, but they shouldn't be unhappy with their performance. They took a lot in that match, especially Miss Joyce Monroe. Oh my God! But Minnie and Sandra throughout the match showed what they're capable of. Minnie Taylor especially really was a great, suplexing machine in that match. But either way, what a great team once again. The United Team Division growing rapidly and showing some great contenders. Storm System Worldwide better be ready, and they better be afraid, because who knows how this match is going to go down. And now we move on to the main event of the evening, as the Reaper, looking for revenge after World League 3, is going to take on the Phantom. World League 3 was a huge event. Truly huge. However, the match was marred by a little bit of controversy, as the Phantom sent out Blood and Gore to take out the Reaper. The Reaper about to come out here tonight. There he is, one of the most feared men in VGIW. To call him a man might be underselling it. The Reaper is not of this world. He has dismantled some of the top stars in this company. He has sent them tumbling to their dooms. He has driven some of them mad. He is absolutely a dominant force in this company. The darkest force in the land. The Reaper. You do not want him as an enemy. And yet the Phantom has poked the bear. He has awoken the Reaper's wrath. The Phantom may go on to regret it. I'd say he lived to regret it. But with the Reaper, that may not be the case. The Reaper, an incredible wrestler, of a multi-time world champion. The Reaper, like I've said many times, he is a devastating force. We saw what happened to Aaron Storm when he was sent tumbling off of the cell to the ground during Hall of Glory. Why the Phantom has chosen to do this, I'm not entirely sure. My only theory is that the Phantom wants to prove that he is the new leader of the darkness. That he's the new king of darkness by dismantling the Reaper. And with Blood and Gore at his side, the Phantom has really become a true force to be reckoned with. The Phantom, that cold, steely, yet so fiery and angry at the same time. In that expression, there's a lot going on behind those eyes. He is a force, but that force comes in numbers. It'd be one thing if the Phantom was to take on the Reaper one-on-one, but you know that Blood and Gore by his side might actually just tip the scales. And the Phantom is well aware of that. But some people say that all's fair in love and war, and while there's damn sure no love amongst any of these before, there's certainly a war brewing here. Blood and Gore, one of the most potent, capable, dangerous tag teams right now. All thanks to the leadership of the Phantom. Thanks to the Phantom, they are the tag team champions, in fact. That doesn't matter right now, however, as it's not about Blood and Gore, it's about the Phantom and the Reaper. The Phantom leaping there, taking the Reaper off his feet. And now, look at this, the Phantom taking full advantage here, and he goes for that pump handle slam. He is going to use that speed to his advantage here, as he tries to keep the Reaper from fighting back, but the Reaper is, like I said, one of those dangerous people who's ever set foot between those ropes. The Phantom is going to have to be very wary here. But look at this. Nice work there with the arm. And a kick to the side of the head from the Phantom. But the Reaper completely brushing it off there as he goes off against takes the Phantom against the ropes. And a nice shoulder back toss there from the Reaper. But the Phantom rising to his feet. These dark forces are colliding in a huge striking match right now. Neither are willing to go down. Ducks under, and look at that. Oh, deflected by the Reaper. And that clothesline sends the Phantom tumbling to the outside. The first major downfall of one of these wrestlers as the Phantom was sent crashing to the outside. Score one for the Reaper in this battle, but the war is far from over, as evidenced by the Phantom's quick rise to his feet. Oh, but right onto that padded concrete floor. You see Blood and Gore there, moving in closer, almost as a warning to the Reaper. But the Reaper does not heed this warning, continues that offense. Look at that. If anything, the Reaper showing no fear. The Reaper, I don't think, has ever shown fear for anything. He has often commanded the dark forces. He's not going to exactly run away from them. But Blood and Gore, they don't just warn, they act on those warnings. They are vicious attack-ons for the Phantom. And if this keeps up, I suspect they will get involved. Right now, it's not looking good for the Phantom. This match is quickly falling apart for him here. Look at this. They're going for a Dragon Sleeper here. Might be attempting to take the Phantom out early. Just take out that bravado. But the Phantom bouncing back here. Look at this. Kick to the midsection there. And once again, knocking the Reaper off his feet. Now the Phantom going to need a try. If he wants to win this, he's going to really take advantage here to really topple the Reaper. Oh, right across the side of the skull. Going for the pin here. One. Wait a minute. Now we're seeing Blood and Gore's involvement, and a chair has been slid into the ring. The referee has not noticed this yet. The Phantom now climbing to the top rope here. Wait a minute. He's decided against it as Blood is getting the referee's attention here. Wait a minute. Onto the steel chair. Oh my God. That is despicable there from the Phantom. But it's like I said, I knew this would happen. And the Phantom making it clear that he has the Reaper's number. But the Reaper made it clear that this is far from over, that it's going to take more than that. There you see. Oh, what a shot there. And Gore is pissed. That chair hit him in the head. But that was a clear, deliberate shot there from the Reaper. Making it clear that it's going to take more than that from them to take him out. The Reaper. My word. Oh, good God. We're seeing some very deliberate motions here from both the Reaper and the Phantom here. The Phantom using those tactics to try and take the Reaper out. Meanwhile, the Reaper seeing the intimidation tactics, the tactics to cheat. Oh my God, busting the Phantom open there. We're seeing all those cheating tactics, those intimidation tactics from Blood and Gore and the Phantom and the Reaper, making it crystal clear that none of it matters to him. You're not going to get to him. Oh no, and looks like that's going to do it. Choking the life out of the Phantom, sucking the soul out of the Phantom. And there's nothing Blood and Gore can do in this situation. This match could be over. Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this. The referee was distracted. 2. Oh my God. And there you see the Phantom. That one got to him. And now, look at that. He is calling out Blood. Blood is, meanwhile, using that to his advantage to give some time for his leader. The Phantom is back on his feet. My word. And now going for the pin, but an instant kick out right there. You've got to think the Reaper was about to hand that match if it wasn't for that distraction from Blood. Sure, it only distracted the ref momentarily, but that extra second could have added to a 3 count. Not only that, but because he got the Reaper's attention, because he finally shook the Reaper was distracted, allowing the Phantom to bounce back. Oh my God. And now, look at this. The Reaper, once again looking to finish the Phantom off as he goes for a tombstone. But the Phantom, no way! The Phantom has just hit the tombstone on the Reaper. And look at that. No! A kick out there. But now the Phantom saying, if I can't take you out with your own move, I'll show you what I can do. Here we go. Cataclysm! But again, a kick out from the Reaper. Brushing aside the moves. The Reaper continuing to endure. The Phantom, he has got to be trying to hide a lot of that. No, if anything, the Phantom, despite, he's enjoying this. He's enjoying that the Reaper has brushed those moves off. Because if anything, it means he can do more to the Reaper. But the Reaper, meanwhile, looking to the crowd in support of the Reaper here. But this is a very interesting detail here from the Phantom. The fact that the Phantom, if anything, welcomed the kick out from the Reaper. That is a very interesting, very sinister turn of events in my opinion. And now the Phantom, with that, whipping the arm of the Reaper into the ring mat. Twisting the head here. This is going to be interesting. Look at that! Oh God, that is awful right there. And again, just wrenching at the skull of the Reaper. The Phantom in full control right here. Wait a minute, the Reaper. Oh, shoulder thrust right there. Sitting the Phantom back up once more. And looks like he's going for the Reaper. Trying something a little different here with that abdominal stretch. I think the Reaper might be trying to think about another tactic here. This is definitely not like something he's dealt with before. Storm System Worldwide did use power in numbers, but the Phantom is a wholly different thing. Reaper's dealt with Dark Forces, he's dealt with power in numbers, he's never dealt with the combination, and that might be proven to be a hell of a challenge. But saying that, Phantom kicked out at 2. I wonder if the Phantom's regretting the fact that he was enjoying that challenge from the Reaper. Do you think maybe the Phantom's realising that what he was enjoying a moment ago might be proven to be too much? Again, another kick out. You've got to think that that enjoyment of the challenge is now growing into anger. That the Reaper won't go down. I think the Phantom thought that he was about to just punish the Reaper for the rest of the match. But that is proving not to be the case. And he must be growing frustrated that this isn't going his way. Look at this. That's what I was thinking. The anger is beginning to build as he continues to choke the Reaper. But the Reaper right back up once again, driving the shoulder into the Phantom. And look at this. Going for that Texas Cloverleaf. Look at that. The angle, the force, the torque on that. Good Lord. There's still neither is backing down. Oh, driving those fists into the skull. 1, 2. Oh, the Reaper kicks out again, and now the Phantom, formally accepting of this stubbornness, this challenge. You saw that the mask is beginning to slip. He is beginning to, maybe he's beginning to fear the power of the Reaper. But there's definitely frustration as he looks to go for a second cataclysm. Look at this once more. Lifting the Reaper up in the air. Another cataclysm! But again, another kick out. And the Reaper still standing strong. Look at that. Oh, biting away. Good God. Notice, by the way, how quickly the Phantom bled, yet the Reaper does not bleed. Or has not, at least for now. Big clothesline. The thing is, though, while the Phantom, while he's got to hit his finisher twice, the Reaper has not yet got to hit that tombstone piledriver once. All he's gotten is that one time where he got to do that choke, sucking the soul out of the Phantom, but that's not his finish. It's won him some matches, but it's not his finish, and I don't think that's going to do enough to beat the Phantom. I thought it was, but this match has gone on so long that I'm no longer sure. Oh, good Lord! A normal person would have lost to either of these two earlier already. One choke, one tombstone, one cataclysm would have taken out anyone else, yet these two have survived. Oh my god, that's okay. I was going to say they've survived, enough to make anyone else go down, but this is got to be it. The Phantom is fading. The Phantom is fading. No, he's not. Oh my god, he's powered out. Oh, but enough strength might have been sapped out of him. Wait a minute. Gore now getting the attention of the Reaper. The Reaper saying that it's futile, that the Phantom is done. And look at those, the stomps, stomping away like he subverts on the end of the Reaper's shoe. But the Phantom once again is back on his feet, hit with the knee there. Oh, diving clothesline. But the Phantom continues to persist. Oh, snapping the arm of the Reaper. And now into the corner. Oh my god. And what is the Phantom doing here? Looks like he's going on the knee. Oh my goodness me. And now going for the side skull once again, trying to make the Reaper bleed. The Phantom is a sadistic monster. Oh my god. And now, what is he doing? Oh, that big headbutt. And again, his confidence in his victory. Oh, and it looks like it was too short. Wait a minute, Gore again getting the attention of the Reaper, buying the Phantom some time. Every time it looks like that the Phantom might lose, Blood and Gore continue to get involved. My word. Oh my god, still no blood has been spilt from the Reaper. Oh, draping him across the middle rope there. Wait a minute, what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my god. Right across the throat. Oh, and the blood has spilt from the Reaper. Good God. It took a lot of work. It took a lot. But the Reaper is bleeding. Despite Reaper's efforts, I think it's over. The Reaper has had to battle not just the Phantom, but Blood and Gore, and just like there's 3 men, 3 cataclysms is sure to do it. 3! And there we have it. The Phantom. He didn't do it alone, but he emerges victorious in an extremely hard-fought battle there. Look at that. That tombstone pile driver and the cataclysm. Boom! Driving the Reaper down, but an instant kick out shows that he was not about to go down. It took so much. A second cataclysm, a third cataclysm. It's, there was that second cataclysm which didn't end it. It was only the third cataclysm. It took all that to stop the Reaper, but the Phantom did everything by hook or by crook. He came up on top in this one. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like on it, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Comment, let us know what your favourite match of the night was, and please be sure to share this video around. We'd love more eyes on the channel. We'll see you next time.